different setup.
That's all good.
All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to a special edition public service announcement from the two bros today.
Just say PSA, a little bit easier. But yeah, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm all right. Well, I just wanted to jump on. We didn't record this past week. Part of it was my fault because I felt like it was gonna be too cold. And then I was like, shit, it's gonna snow this weekend, so we probably ain't gonna record again. So what I wanted to do was kind of like a how do we prepare to get ready for this type of stuff, right? It was back in what 2001, the last Dallaska type stuff that we went through. And learn from that. I'm not sure how you were affected. I was kind of affected by it a little bit, but just wanted to kind of go over what we do to get ready for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember. Fucking. I don't remember the whole food situation. Like,
Hmm.
did we go shopping and all that? But I do remember we did have the rolling blackouts. We would be off for 4 hours, and then the electricity would come back on for 1 hour
Uh-huh.
for I think like a 24-hour, 36-hour period. But
Yeah.
shit, we just fucking put blankets up in the living room to cover just the living room. We put our mattresses on the floor and we just fucking thugged it out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Good thing about it is we got cell phones. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So everybody could sit there and fucking get on their cell phone. So it's not like you're sitting there in the dark like it would have been back in the day. You know what I mean?
Back in the day. Yeah.
And then
So
if your
yeah.
phone needed to charge, one thing I do to prepare though is make sure this for everybody. Go start your car up a few times a day.
Uh-huh.
Because I remember I would do that. If not, you're gonna come back to a dead battery. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So, but go ahead, go ahead. I just thought about it, so I throw it out
And I was just gonna say, what did you do? Did you do anything this year once you heard what was gonna happen? I guess last week or the last few days.
there. Okay, so
Did you do anything?
no, man, because for me it was not that serious. It's like Saturday, maybe Sunday. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
The one last time it was predicted it was gonna go on for a week. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But we do order groceries on Saturdays, so I told my it's gonna be eyes. I don't know if they're gonna be delivering, so order it for today.
Yeah.
But check this out. It's funny because, like I said, I wasn't thinking nothing. She said, well, for some reason, they said we can't get it till tomorrow.
Hmm.
Can you go pick up some yellow potatoes so I can cook with the pork chops tonight? So I go pick up some potatoes and it looks like the fucking world is in it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Not one single potato, not one single loaf of bread, nothing. It looked like COVID or even worse. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on? So
Yeah.
I guess, for me, it's not a big thing, but I guess a lot of people thinking it's like the end of the fucking world. So I ended up grabbing some shit that was one left. I grabbed a pack of ham, some sausages, like one left, one toilet paper left, but it was the fucking expensive one because we had ordered
Yeah.
our groceries. But I told Mario, if they're gonna pick it tomorrow, we ain't gonna get shit. It's all gone.
Well, tomorrow, yeah, that's true. Cause what was it from Walmart?
Yeah, but then I went to Brookshire, the white people place, thinking, okay, it ain't gonna be like that at the white grocery store. Shit, same shit. Not one potato, not one potato. Period. So
So
yeah, it
did
was
you?
wild.
I mean, you said usually you order groceries on Saturday. Do you have food for the weekend if you get locked in the next 2 days?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like I told Mara, shit, if we starve with, even if I didn't buy nothing, shit, we gonna fucking starve. We got
Right.
microwave dinners, lasagnas,
Okay.
beans and
Yeah.
eggs. But like I said, when I was there, I was like,
Hmm.
well, I might as well grab something. So I grabbed the sausage, the country sausage, one of the little logs. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
I bought one of those. The sausage, for your barbecue, the egg, and I bought 2 18 packs of eggs because they like both of those sausages for breakfast with eggs.
Mhm.
They didn't have no bread, but they had ham and cheese. Luckily, I got the last one, but
Shit.
I bought, yeah, literally, and I had to hunt. They were like thrown everywhere.
Uh-huh.
But they did have the Hawaiian rolls. So tomorrow, well, worst case scenario, we could have little sliders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've
Sandwich
seen it on
sliders.
TikTok, yeah, there you go. So, and then I bought the toilet paper, and all they had was the big one. Man, Mara was like, "What the fuck? You spend $80?" And I looked, the toilet paper was like $30. Because all they had, because I can only use Charmin, bro. They had the cheap shit, but I can only use the red Charmin, man. That's the
Hey,
only toilet paper I use.
people got the
So,
preference on the toilet paper.
and then I think that's all about. But the whole reason I was gonna buy beer, so I did buy some beer.
Uh-huh.
And I bought some Buzz Balls because real quick, I know you're gonna get to your shot, but we were all sick with the flu on New Year's.
Yeah.
Isaiah don't work Saturday, so we're gonna make it a New Year's. We'll be iced in. So I
Okay.
stocked,
Yeah.
I stocked up on alcohol
Yeah.
and we're gonna play some cards and do some stuff. So I was like, hey, we're gonna be iced in. And hopefully Myra was planning to make pozole Saturday, so hopefully they have that, so at least that can get delivered. Because I know a lot of shit's not gonna be delivered from what I saw.
Yeah, because when you go to the app, they do say you might get substitutions or you might not get it
Yeah,
anyway. Yeah,
yeah. Well, from what I saw there, I told her we're probably not gonna get half the shit, but I'm hoping we get the pozole shit. Because the
yeah.
plan was to make pozole,
Hmm.
have some drinks, and have some good time. So what about you, man? What'd you do to
So
prepare?
the last time in 2001, we didn't really we bought food and stuff like that, right? We did that, um, groceries, but I didn't really prepare the house like I should have. We had one pipe bust under the house, um, and it happened like in the afternoon. So at that time, there was no getting out or anything like that. I had some pliers. I know how to turn off the water in the front, so I turned off the water. And the good thing was that, there was ice and snow outside, so we just put some buckets of ice and snow. And the gas, we didn't have
Hell
any
yeah, smart.
electrical issues. I think the power went out for a couple hours, maybe the whole time. But our stove is gas, so the gas worked. And so we were able to melt the ice and the snow for the toilets, right?
Well, nice. There you go.
To be able to flush the toilets. And the time that the fridge was out, if we needed to, we were just gonna throw the shit outside because it was cold outside anyway,
Yeah,
so it
hell
didn't go
yeah.
bad. Um, and so the next morning I got up and I saw that there was a plumbing supply store over here on 67. So we had the Jeep at that time, so I put that bitch in 4x4, it took off. And that saved my ass because I was able to get to the supply store and got the because it's copper pipe, patch it up. I didn't have to start. It was like a no solder patch for the pipe.
Yeah.
So I got that, fixed that, and turned the water back on, and we were good. So in like the last few years, when I go somewhere like that, I picked up. I have like two or three more of those little patch things.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a couple of those. I make sure I got those. Took off the water hose and put the little thing on the outside spigot.
Oh, I
Um,
need to do that thing for my. I usually just put
yeah,
a
yeah.
thick sock.
Yeah, you can use that too. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I couldn't find my third one, so I put a t-shirt, a white t-shirt in with some tape around it.
yeah. I'm
So I
glad
did
you said
that.
that. I need to do that.
We did have one gas line exposed on the side of the house, so I put insulation on that. But I read, gas lines don't really mess up. They might expand if you turn on the gas. It's for our fireplace.
Oh, okay.
But the fireplace, we don't need the gas line. So I might just, if we do, like the power
Throw
does
some
go
wood.
out, if the power does go out, I brought some wood in the garage, so it can stay dry. And if the power goes out, we'll just throw the wood in there and light it up because it's pretty dry. It'll catch fire without turning on the gas. So we
Yeah,
don't need
yeah.
that. We had some skunks going under the house still, and
Oh shit.
so there was some holes on because I'm wearing pier and beam, so I didn't want that cold air going underneath, so I filled up the holes pretty good. Um, what else? We recently bought a generator, maybe a couple months ago. So I
Okay.
turned that bitch on and make sure there's gas in there. Um, what else did I do? We went grocery shopping today. I'm gonna tell you cheat code on the groceries, okay? On this pandemic type grocery shopping that you see today.
Yeah, shit was
You gotta
wild.
go to the Mexican grocery store. And I'm gonna tell you,
Was the like Jerry's or something?
Jerry's, Rio Grande. I don't know about Fiesta because Fiesta is normally in the areas that there's a lot of people. But Rio Grande, when the last one happened, that's where we went because we were in Oak Cliff and we were coming home. And let's go to Rio Grande. And they had everything, fucking
Yeah.
fruit. Tum Tum was out of everything. And we went in there, there was fucking apples. There was all kinds of fruit and vegetables. The meat market was packed, you know. So we went there. So today I was kind of stressed about it because I seen all the videos and stuff. People saying, "No, it's empty. Everything's empty." So there's a Rio Grande by where I work, and I
Mm,
went over there, and man, they had everything. Got
damn.
we got stuff for caldo de res, stuff for caldo de pollo, some snacks, everything. The meat area was packed with everything. Beer, there was milk, there was eggs, there was ham, there was bread, there
Yeah.
was everything. And we did that from 2001, and then we did it today. And then I think something else happened in the past where people were doing that shit again, and we went there and they had everything again. So the cheat code is Mexican grocery store.
Yeah.
They even
Shit,
had
man.
they even had water. Like a lot of places were out of bottled water. They have
Shit,
bottled water.
Fortunately, ain't no Mexican stores around here, and by the time I knew it, I wasn't gonna drive all the way for some
Yeah,
potatoes.
yeah. I see what you mean.
Shit,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I mean? So
yeah,
but at the same time, had I known maybe at work, I would have stopped by and grabbed it. You know what I mean? But I
yeah,
just didn't know. I got caught slipping, and it's funny because I seen the video.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what prompted me to tell Mara go ahead and. But I honestly, I mean, fuck, man, it's maybe 2 days, and I heard that they knocked it down to just one day. Like, what the fuck? Come on now.
That's what you never know, right? You never know. I told Cynthia, I said, we're not gonna really know for sure till maybe tomorrow, right?
But I mean, it might not do shit. You
Yeah,
know,
but
but it.
me, that's just me. I over prepare.
Yeah. No, there's
I,
nothing wrong with it. I'm just
I
talking
guess,
about
yeah,
wiping the fucking stores out.
yeah. See, that's dumb, right? I
That's
mean,
that's what I'm talking about. I mean, of course, prepare, but okay. Worst case scenario is Saturday and Sunday.
hmm
Maybe if you maybe two loaves of bread, an extra case of water.
yeah,
But man, dude, the fucking frozen food was fucking empty.
yeah. Like
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
people just want to just grab shit to grab shit. I think, you know. And then
So I'm like,
we have a deep freezer in the garage, and I don't even know what the fuck's in there. I mean, if worst came to worst, I mean, I'd see what's in there and pull some shit out of there too.
look, man, we always keep like two things of fucking ramen noodles. We got to keep cans of beans in the fucking cupboard. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
always got at
yeah.
least sandwich meat. I mean, like I said, if we can't get through, even if I didn't buy the shit today, we can't get through 3 days of fucking eating, then y'all deserve to fucking starve. You know what I
That's what
mean?
I, yeah, that's what I would say too. I say,
I
well,
mean, but you want to be comfortable. I get it. If you're stuck inside, you want to eat comfortable. You don't want to eat fucking survival to survive. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
But man, it's 2 days. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. I mean, who knows? Knock on wood. Maybe I don't eat my words and it might go all week. I'm screwed. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, yeah,
but in the long run, I don't think. I mean, fuck. It's winter time. We ices every year. I mean, it's not
yeah.
like
That's
this is
what,
something new.
yeah, that's what I tell people too. Like y'all forgot, you know what I mean? Like, people were talking about it, like at the store, you know, and I said, well, I mean, we get 1 or 2 times a year, you know, and you know,
Every February. Trust me, I know, because that's when my birthday is. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
In
yeah,
February is when we usually get. Now, the one, what year was it? You said 2001. Now that was different. I don't ever remember nothing to that extent where we're out of power and shit like that. You know what I mean?
yeah, and people's
But
pipes are busting and shit like that.
yeah, but it's not every year. You know what I mean? So I mean,
Yeah,
fuck, it's wintertime. What do y'all expect? I mean, we had fucking 80-degree weather up until last week. You know what I mean?
I
So
know. Yeah.
winter's fucking here. But I do take the precautions. I'm glad you reminded me. It's been a long day. Steve's been having this fucking trials for 2 weeks already.
hmm
Passed the first round of cuts. Let's hope he passes the second one. Anyways,
Okay.
I usually wrap the faucet, but I
hmm
do open the cupboards, you know, so they stay. I mean the sinks
Yeah.
underneath the
Okay.
sinks, and I do leave the water dripping and shit like that to try to avoid the busted pipes and shit. You know
Yeah,
what I
'cause
mean?
it
So,
sucks. It sucks.
and one thing I did say, like I said, you know, go out there and start your vehicles. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean,
Yeah.
if not, like I said, it's gonna be dead and shit. That's one thing we did during that 2001 is that we go sit in the car, charge our phones, and get some heat. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
mean,
I heard people do that too. I got these two power banks that I bought 'cause I was on like a Timu thing,
this
and
for the king of team.
hell yeah. And then 'cause like Bea does soccer, and when it gets cold, like in February her soccer season starts.
Mm,
So I bought these bleacher chairs and they have a heater on them. And I had to buy the power banks about this big, so I made sure those were charged up
yeah,
and for the phones, just you know, just in case, you know. And I was like, you know, I told Cynthia, you know, I was messing with the generator, so I made sure it turned on and everything. And I was like, you know, if the power goes out, we got the fireplace, and then if anything, we can plug in a couple little heaters and the TV.
yeah.
At least we can watch TV when, you know, the power's out or whatever. So
Hey, but I'm gonna knock on wood real quick. I think this is wood. I'm always done looking when the power goes on, the people across the street shits on. I'm always the guy on the other side with the power off. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Looking at the other side of the block with power and shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So knock
yeah,
on wood. You know, knock on wood that doesn't happen. I mean, it's wintertime. It's ice. I remember always ice getting ice. So what's the difference? I don't. I guess that 2001 kind of freaked everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Well, granted, some people got fucked. Some people went through some
yeah, yeah.
shit.
A lot of people did.
You
Yeah,
know, even us, it wasn't easy. I mean, every time the power would come on, shit, we were cooking something real quick. We were charging our
yeah,
shit, letting the heater run full blast. And,
yeah,
whew, I mean, it was on timing. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
4 hours off, 1 hour on, 4 hours on. So, you know, I mean, but some people had it 24/7 and they couldn't go nowhere. Hotels
yeah.
were booked. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's nothing wrong with over preparing. You know what I mean?
So do y'all got a plan? Y'all just gonna stay home, or what y'all thinking?
Man, we ain't got no plan. I mean, we're
Yeah,
going. we plan a party on New Year's on Saturday. That's the plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I mean, I don't think, and man, I hope I'm not jinxing myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's that serious. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, it might not
it,
be, but myself, like I was, not that I got like anxiety about it, but I think that I overthink a lot of stuff.
yeah,
And
other motherfuckers like you taking all the bread and the fucking
see, I
potatoes.
don't
Man,
do
I could,
that. I don't do
nah,
that.
I just fucking with
I
you.
went in the store with a list, and what we're gonna make, like it would have
Yeah,
been like a
yeah,
regular grocery list, right?
yeah,
And I got one, they had a bunch of cases of water. I could, I'm sure people would see them and be like, oh, I'm gonna get three. I just got one case of water, just the meat that I needed for those days. I didn't like get like, oh, I'm gonna get 10 pounds because, whatever, whatever. But,
yeah, yeah.
I just got what I needed pretty much and some snacks. I already got the whiskey in the cupboard, like Pete Delka said, get the whiskey out.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
and
This
we just got our groceries and just we'll see what happens.
the way I look at it is, God forbid we lose the power
Yeah.
or pipe freezes. That's the only thing I'm worried. But for me, I'm like, hey, I'm glad it's on the weekend because it ain't gonna start till Friday night. I ain't gonna miss
Friday
no
night,
work.
yeah.
But I'm down to not have to go fucking nowhere and just stay inside with ice till Monday. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what we said. Saturdays are busy days. I'm at the store all day. Cynthia got customers all day.
So you plan to work
And
Saturday?
no, we just pretty much said we're just gonna stay home, you know.
Good,
Um,
cool. You need to enjoy it, man. You
yeah,
use it as an
Saturday and
excuse.
Sunday and it's hard, as a small business owner, it's hard to just say cut it, but
Sometimes you
it's
got
not
to.
worth the risk, right? For one, you wreck your car, possibly,
Yeah.
right? Two, you don't make it. Three, you don't can't make it home. You know what I mean? So,
No, the main one, you fucking got die, my brother.
well, that too, but
You don't make it to where you were going, motherfucker. You don't make it home,
fucking insurance
period.
goes up. Goddamn,
Hey,
insurance
hey,
goes up.
shit, I done been stuck in traffic on the way to work 2 days this week, over an hour because somebody fucking crashed in a beautiful morning. So just
Yeah,
imagine you out there
yeah.
in the fucking ice. Fuck that
And,
shit. So
and we got the Jeep and we can get places, but you know, I think the last time when I was driving to the plumber supply, somebody said, "Hey, can you help me?" I can't. I don't want to stop, because I was had good momentum, right?
damn,
And
you
I was like,
sorry, bro.
I said, "I'm sorry, but I don't want to stop." And
You
plus,
one of
I
them?
don't know how to tow
Damn,
nobody,
you're an overthinker and you're one of those guys? Sorry, bro. Nah,
bro.
just fucking with you.
I didn't want to. I don't know how to tow nobody, right? What if
I
I
don't
get
do that
stuck
shit
too?
anyway.
You
You
know what I
don't
mean?
trust, can't trust nobody these days, anyways.
It's not that you can't
You know what I'm
trust them.
saying?
It's just I need to get to where I'm going, right? And
Yeah,
what if I get stuck too, right? And I'm
my
not a
safety is the
professional tow
priority.
person. I'm not a professional tow
Yeah,
person, and I don't have straps, and
yeah,
I need to get there, and that's why I had a Jeep. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
do it in a little, and for me, that's what you got to know too. Know your car, right? My Charger that's rear wheel drive, I'm not gonna take it out there and try to go somewhere because I know I'm gonna get
yeah,
fucking stuck.
yep, yep,
Know your car. If you got fucking bald ass tires and little car that you shouldn't go nowhere. You shouldn't go nowhere. Stay home. You
yeah,
know. So
yeah. So
I just want to get on here and we could talk about this. And
yeah,
what
yeah.
would you what's your
Plan for
recommendations
this
for the
weekend.
people out there?
Yeah, what's your plan? Is it like JJ where that motherfucker ready like for the zombie apocalypse? Or just like me that's looking at it like, hey, we're gonna fucking start day drinking Saturday because we ain't going nowhere, you know? But that to me, like I said, it's not that serious. I mean, of course you don't take nothing lightly. I'm not taking
Right.
it like, it ain't
Yeah.
shit. I'm
Yeah.
not taking it that way, but I'm like, hey, the ice is every fucking year.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen Friday night, so we ain't gotta worry about it coming home from the ones that work during the day. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
Yeah.
ain't got to worry by the time it happens. You probably be asleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, good thing we
So
came on because I reminded you to cover the
yeah,
faucets outside. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and it goes back to the two perspectives. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, you getting ready for the zombies. I'm getting ready for a good time. Well, we're gonna make up, but I hope I'm not eating my words and everything you did. I hope at the end of the day you did all it for nothing because if we
Yeah.
did,
For sure.
that means I didn't lose my water and I didn't lose
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
electricity. So I'm hoping that I don't. It doesn't bite me in the ass. Like I said, it's not that I don't take it serious. I just look at it. It's wintertime in Texas. It don't snow. It ices. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so like for
And
me the overthinker, right? I got but I've had these jugs in my garage forever. It's probably since 2001 or after that. I got two 5-gallon jugs of water in my garage. I got a whole stack of wood over here. the generator. Um, I bought groceries, but cheat code, go to the Mexican grocery store.
There
Um,
you go.
got the covers, the water line patch things that I got those.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Um,
'cause you went through it that one time, so you gonna always stay ready for that shit.
yeah,
You
plus I
make
don't know,
sure it
are
don't
you
happen
are you
again.
in slab or you have pier and beam?
Slab.
Yeah, so you can't get under there anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean I can get under there and I have that problem where the air gets under there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I make sure that shit was done. What I do also is I put cardboard on the windshield
To keep from the eyes. That's a good idea.
because when it's time to come out of this shit, you can just pull off the cardboard and your windshields are clear,
That's a good idea.
So
That's a
I
good
do
idea.
that. And what else do I do? Make sure everything's charged up. The one thing that I don't have is a good flashlight. I have a little cheap flashlight. I was gonna get one from Temu, but I ended up getting some other stuff. I'll show you when you get over here. I got some new recording stuff, upgraded some stuff,
Cool.
but
Cool.
we'll talk about that whenever we get back to it. But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I mean everybody be safe out there. Just wanted to jump
Yeah.
on
Be
and see
safe. Yeah,
what's
for
up,
sure. Maybe we'll reconvene Sunday evening to see
Yeah.
who how we
So
both turned out.
what I'm gonna do, going back to the last episode, I'm gonna
Vlog.
vlog these next 2 days, right? I'll be like, hey chat, I'm here, making some caldo de pollo, caldo de res, whatever we're making that day. Got my big stack of wood over here, and see how that goes. So that's gonna be. I still, like I said, I have some archive vlogs, but this one's like this is perfect way to start a vlog, like just
There
stuck
you
in the
go.
house with the kids and the wife, see what we're gonna do, what we're gonna eat, how we're gonna
Yeah.
survive the
Just we
fucking
said how we're gonna survive.
2026.
You gonna
What's it called?
survive,
Dallaska.
that the last guy, yeah, that's what they
Yeah.
say. Stupid shit, man. What the fuck's
Oh,
wrong
you
with
know what
people
else I
these
got? I
days?
got some sticks because me and Cynthia are gonna go do some hiking this year. I got those walking sticks, so if I need to go outside, I got those sticks to kind of help me
There you
stand up
go.
too. Yeah,
See, you got it covered, man. Like I said,
yeah,
I'm
man.
hoping I'm not eating my words.
No,
You know what I
never.
mean?
Yeah.
Because
Hope
if
not.
something,
A lot
because
of
if
times,
something happens and I gotta hike a mile in the eyes, I ain't got no fucking stick.
yeah, man, you need
You know
that
what I'm
stick,
saying?
the hiking stick.
Nah,
I'm gonna
let's
send you
just
some
keep
links
working.
to Temu. I'll put some links in the description for Temu about what I got from Temu and stuff like that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And one thing about your preparation is it's not affecting like the grocery store. So
Oh
you
no,
prepare out,
I don't do
so
that.
you
See, yeah,
yeah, so you prepare all you want because it's not affecting some like that's why I was like these motherfuckers are buying everything with the next people supposed to fucking starve, you know what I mean? So at least your preparations are things that if it don't get used this year, make it used next year. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Luckily,
Yeah, so
I've had those three pipe fixer things
yeah,
for last, how know how long.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And my firewood, it's always
yeah.
outside, but you gotta bring it in.
Because
You know,
sooner or
and
later you're gonna use it for something. You know what I'm saying? The one I don't like is that, how many you can. I swear, man, I saw that Walmart with 8 fucking cases of water on his fucking
you
thing.
see, they don't need that, right?
Exactly.
It's just stupid. And I
Yeah,
think
that's
just
something.
social media got something to do with that. People on social media making everybody panic. People on social media want to post that, hey, I got 8 cases of water.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
you know
probably
what I mean?
sell them. And the way this fucking world is, sell them. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Or people doing these fucking pranks and all this content, just go buy everything just to piss people off. And post, look, I bought all
That's what I
this and
mean.
I
Yeah.
don't even need it. Yeah, like
But
some bullshit.
if the power doesn't go out and I got this generator, I rent it for 59.99 an hour. If you need a generator, just gotta come pick it up.
59.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you just gotta come pick it up. That's funny.
I
But
filled
yeah,
that
man,
bitch up
we
with gas today and that bitch was heavy.
yeah, we ready though. Like I said, we're looking at it as a good. We don't have to go nowhere.
Right,
Like I
right.
said, we didn't get to enjoy Christmas. We didn't get to enjoy New Year, so we're looking at it like we get the family time. I told
Yeah,
Josh if he want, the boys if they want to come over, and all that or whatever. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But
All
other
right.
than that, man, we'll reconvene on Sunday and see
Yeah,
who's
we'll
still
talk about
alive.
Sunday and I'll shoot you some vlogs over. Maybe you can do a couple little segments too. Shoot them
I
over
hope you
to me and
survive, bro.
I'll
I
edit
hope you
them
make
and
it
cut them
through,
up.
bro. I hope you
And
make it through.
hopefully there's not a vlog of me laying in the ice, loose lips and everything.
No, the way people making it sound, man. Hey, I hope we survive, man, and I hope I see you again, bro.
All right. Good
That's
luck.
it.
Check in with me. Check in and everybody check in, safe from Dallaska. And I'll try to get this edited up and shoot it over this weekend.
Yep.
And
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
everybody be safe. And two
Yeah.
bros out.
Yep. Y'all be safe, JJ. I'll let you later.
All right, bye.